Hey guys, Mr. Stitch here with another video for you. If you watched my last video on footwork, now we're going to walk on floor walk, which even if you didn't watch the footwork video, it's perfectly fine. It's only gonna supplement what we're doing right now. So before we begin, I will mention that we're going to be using our wrists, our hands, our elbows, shoulders, knees, and ankles a lot in this exercise. So I would highly suggest that you do a really good wrist warm-up by doing wrist circles like this. Make sure you get them side to side, really roll them around. Make sure you shake them out. You roll them out. Really loosen up your fingers, open, close. Same thing with our elbows. Make sure you do some elbow circles. Some shoulder rolls front and back. Couple upper body twists, as well as working our lower body. So some knee rocks. This is what I like to do. Go side to side on my knees and ankles. And obviously doing hip circles as well. And ankle rolls. So do each one of those stretches for about 10-15 seconds to make sure that you get really loosened up, in addition to all general stretches like the straddle stretch, pike stretch, over the top, seal stretch, and all that. So let's get started. So the very first floor work move I'm going to teach you is called the two-step. Okay, and we're going to start right here on the ground. So the two-step is literally how it sounds. It's two steps. So you're going to start from right here, feet together, push them out into a pike, that's one, and pull them back, that's two. So pretty much that's all the two-step is, going out and in, which sounds simple, but that's the bare bones of it, just going out and in. So now, we're going to add some flavor to it. So we're going to add our own personal style to it. So there's several different ways you can variate or add changes to the two-step. One of them being, obviously, instead of going with 2 feet at a time, you can go 1 foot at a time. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You can also, obviously, instead of sitting, you can be up in a squat, which when you do this one, you want to make sure that everything is lined up. Your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder. So when you hold yourself up, you don't want to be like this, like you're doing a tummy table, because you can see it's putting a lot of stress on my shoulder right now. So when you do it, you want to make sure you're like so, nice and lean, nice and lined up. If anything, you actually want to lean to the side a little bit, so that way your wrist, elbow, shoulder, and your chest is all in one area. So, as you guys can see, I'm nice and stable here, so I can push out, 1, and back in 2. So, from there, again, there's many different changes you can do. So, if I go back to sitting, instead of just going out, I can also go over. So as you can see, my leg crossed over my straight one, so that would be 1. As I come across, I switch again, that's 2. So 1, 2. Which, just like in the footwork video, you can pretend that you're in a box or that you're on a clock. So you can go to the corner of the box, the other corner, you can go back, other side, and you can stagger. So opposite hand, opposite foot, and just like the clock, you can go 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 9, and so on. Okay, so that's the two-step. Go ahead and play around with that for a little bit. If you want to pause the video, put some music on, try to see what different ways you can change it up, by all means, please go ahead. Like I said, the point of this is for you to just build up your own style, build up your own creativity. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So now we're gonna move on to the 3-step. So the 3-step, very similar to the 2-step, except you're adding a tone to this one. So how this one looks is, again, we're gonna start from sitting. Then we're just gonna step out with 1 foot. 1. Slide out with the second. 2 as I switch. Then I'm going to tone myself up into my downward dog. Then I jump in. That's 3. So see, now I'm facing the other direction of where I started. So we're gonna sit back down and we're gonna do it again. 1, 2, tone, 3. So from there, you can also, again, stay in your squat. Which again, remember to keep everything lined up. 1, 2, tone, 3. Then you can go back the other direction. 1, 2, 3. So that's the bare bones version of it. Different ways that we can change this up is, instead of doing the switch, we can do the same leg twice. So we can go 1, 2, turn over on that same side, 3. Then, so you can treat it like the 2-step, where you use the same side, but we're just taking in extra steps. 1, 2, 3. Another way you can do this is, instead of turning around on the 3rd step, 1, 2, right here when you go into your downward dog, you can tuck your foot against the inside of your knee. So as you turn, you're actually holding yourself up. You catch yourself, you can see my foot's on the ground, then the other leg slides out. Now I'm still facing the same direction, but now I'm just on the other side. Which from now, I can switch it out again. 1, 2, tuck it in, and 3. Okay? So from now, again, you can mix the 2 together. So I can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So if I do that again, with 2 feet, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, 3. Then you can also, again, you don't have to think of this in terms of straight lines. You can go sideways if you want. So you can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So again, feel free to play around with these. Again, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Take your time. Try them several times. See which combinations flow into which. Some moves that are easy for me might be hard for you. Some moves that are hard for me might be easy for you. So again, train hard, train safe, and I'll see you guys when we get back.